Hi guys, welcome to Marnie's TV Zealots. Tonight we are paging the Good Doctor. Our recap is episode 15, Heartfelt. My name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. Mary, say hi.
Hi. Welcome back, The Good Doctor. It's been a while. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I just realized something while I'm watching this episode today. Why are there so many kid patients? Are they a pediatric ward? Like, I just thought about it, and I'm like, okay, forget it. This little thing that Anyway, so there are about 4 things going on in this episode. We've got a fundraiser that's about to happen where everybody's got to be schmoozing and it's black tie. Everybody has to go shopping and like buy clothes. We've got a girl named Spirit. She is, I don't know, probably 8th grade or 9th grade. Her heart is on the outside of her rib cage. So the only thing protecting her heart is a layer of skin, basically. Our patient number 2 is a boy named Eric who has a bad liver and literally has like 2 days to live. So a lot's going on here. And Dr. Resnick, the new blonde girl, is in full effect and would refuse to stop annoying me the whole time. I kept asking her to leave me alone, but she wouldn't. She's awful. So let's go through Spirit's story really quick. This girl, she's so precious. She's biracial. Her mom is black. Her dad is white. She has a great name because she's very spirited, and they figure out that they can't give her the surgery to put her heart back into her rib cage because as a woman grows up and starts having periods, her blood flow changes, her heart is not the right size. So Resnick actually amazingly finds a way to enlarge her rib cage to fit her heart back inside. It was a very cute little side story. They didn't really give her a lot of time because we had patient number 2. We're introduced to yet another new resident that, the sex scandal guy left behind. So he left behind Resnick and this new guy. He is Korean. His name is Dr. Park. He's like in his 40s. He's like, I'm a late bloomer. And they're like, whatever, don't be so modest. You were a policeman for like 20 years, blah, blah, blah. So he's leaving the force and coming to medicine. So he's just graduated, doing his residency. So Claire rushes in and she's like, I found a donor for the little boy. He's been, okayed. He's been through a lot of red tape, but now, he's able to give. The other person died before they could get him the liver. And they're like, oh, okay, great. Let's bring him in. She says, well, he's in prison for murder, for 7 murders. And everybody's like, oh, it was.
I don't know. Should they?
It was so perfect. And so then they all have to have a board meeting. They're like, okay, listen, this is a slippery slope. Are we going to open up people like to just like harvest organs from prisoners? Like, is this going to be the new slavery situation, And then Dr. Park, forever a cop, he's like, this guy just wants to get out of jail. He wants a free little vacation. The first thing he's going to do is sharpen a spoon into a shank and kill everybody and run, Just like, oh. He's like, get the blinds out of here. No furniture. Get the he was hardcore. I love him already. Okay, so then Eric, who is probably 9 years old, he's a kid, like a small child. He finds out that his donor is a murderer, like literal, like assassin. And he refuses the liver. And they're like, you do realize you have 24 hours left. And he's like, I don't want this evil in my body. And they're like,
Right?
okay, it's going to take forever to be like, look, personalities don't move from one liver to another. Like,
I don't know about that. I don't. Mm-mm.
So they sedate him, and the parents are like, okay, are we going to have our son mad at us, or are we just not going to have a son? You know? So they're like, sedate him, give him the liver.
What?
Well, I mean, he was turning yellow, like he was about to die. So I'm like, okay, give him the liver, he'll die later, you know? I'm so sorry. They get all prepped for surgery. The inmate is allergic to the anesthesia. He's like blowing up, you know? So they have to stop everything, cancel the surgery, everything. They're like, say goodbye to your son. He's going to die. We cannot find another liver. And so the inmate is like so upset. He's like, I have done so much wrong in my life. He's like, this is the one good thing that I was going to do so I could try to make it into heaven or like, you know, whatever. And and he's like weeping, you know, not because he has to go back to prison, but because like he's still the worst person in the world and he wasn't able to do anything good. And so they're wheeling him out and he does what Dr. Park said he was going to do. He gets out of his restraint, attacks a guard, and takes the guard's gun and kills himself. And he says, I don't want to be resuscitated. Now you have your liver. And I'm just like,
girl.
So Dr. Park is like, all right, great. Get him set up. Let's cut all these organs out of here. We got a liver. Let's go. And Claire and Jared are just like, this is a dead man. I'm not kidding. It was. So the child lives. He wants to write the inmates' parents and thank them for their son's life because he's going to be able to live. It was very sweet. So we get to the fundraiser. Listen, Blonde Resnick has been bothering Sean this whole time. She's like, you have to look good. You have to spend at least $2,000 on a suit. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. You're a weirdo. You know, so Sean goes and talks to Hill Harper, Dr. Andrews. Oh, gosh. He goes to talk to Dr. Andrews. And he's like, just rent a tux. She'll be fine. You know, whatever. And Claire, Resnick is like, no, if it was his son, he'd get him the best suit. You need to get a real suit, you know. And, you know, she's like super pushy about it. It was really weird. And so he goes, gets a suit. He looks great. And he is the most awkward. And I was living for it. It was hilarious. Jared and Claire decide that they're going to publicly go to this fundraiser as a couple. It's their first thing to do in public at the hospital. So they're basically taking their relationship public. You know, he asks her to dance. And while that's happening, Jessica is super jealous whenever Melendez is speaking to like any female, even if he's just walking by. Like, it was really sad and cute at the same time.
I'm sorry. She need kick rock. Go ahead. Sorry.
You're going to love this part. So, I have to calm down so I can tell it first. So cut back to Jared and Claire dancing. It's like a fast song. They're like super awkward and cute together. And then a slow song comes on, and he's like, "Oh, this is our song." And they're like, dancing, and he's like, "When? What?" And he like stops dancing, like takes his hands off of it. He's like, "How can you not remember this song?" And she's like, "What? When was this?" He's like, "It was the first time we ever had an overnight here in the hospital. This song played."
Stop.
He was like, "We had our first kiss that night." And she's like, "Oh, Jerry, it's been a long day. She's like, it's fine." He's like, "You know what, Claire? It's not fine." And he leaves her on the dance floor.
Shut the noise.
I was laughing so hard.
You know what? I love it. I love it. Because normally it's like that's something the girl would have did, like would have done. Like totally overreact.
It just shows how truly petty Jared really is. Anyway, so it ends really cute. It ends really cute with Dr. Andrews coming over and saving these other doctors from awkward Sean. And they have a really cute conversation, and they look like they're all getting along. It was really cute. So that was the episode. Let us know what you guys thought about Jared leaving Claire like that.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. I need to go watch it. I was watching the premiere of Good Girls on NBC, and we did a recap for that. So I got to catch up on The Good Doctor, but that sounds hilarious. Like I can't. All right, guys. Well, like she said, leave a comment below and let us know how you felt about the episode, and specifically Jared leaving Claire on the dance floor, because that I can't. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great night. Bye.